Sing muses of faith and the mortal, watched by the gods on Proti Island, where the story begins. Tell of the mortals' victories. Tell how brave Aristano prepared her for the hunt.
Talon marks. A griffin. It's getting more aggressive. The griffin grows more dangerous every day. Its mad cult of worshippers keeps growing. It's time we hunted it down. Are you ready? Good. But first, there's something I must show you. I'll explain on the way. The time has come for you to prove yourself. Today we hunt the griffin, but before that, remember the shrine at the end of the beach? Let's go. You've been training with me a long time. I have just one more thing to teach you. Not bad. You've been practicing.
I need to wait.
You've never fought the likes of a griffin before. But if you are victorious, people will sing your legend. Crabs, you know what to do. Here we are. This place was built ages ago by the Mycenaeans. The heroes of old received the gods' gifts at this shrine. You'll need its blessing to stand against the Griffin. Careful. The priests of Mycenae protect their shrines, even beyond the grave. Door's sealed. Give me a moment. Fight them off while I unseal this door. There. Through here. The ancient Mycenaeans called this the Shrine of Divine Mastery. Only those the shrine chooses can receive its blessing. You're the finest I've ever trained. Go on. See if the shrine answers to you.
You have been measured. Rise and accept your blessing.
No. This shouldn't be happening. You saw how the shrine reacted. That corruption. Gods, I thought we had more time. No matter. Go. You have the shrine's blessing. You can face the Griffin without me. I have other preparations to make. I'll meet you on the mountain. You must slay the Griffin. You can do this.
May you run forever in the Elysian fields. I hope there are some rabbits there for you to chase. Damn that Griffin. Oh, hello. Sorry, I just buried Patricus. The Griffin. I know I always said Aristano was too hard on you. I thought training every day was pointless. Proti Island is safe. How terribly quickly things can change. The dogs and I were out hunting rabbit. Then a shadow came over us. I wasn't quick enough. Thank you. Make the monster pay. Here, I've got some hunting supplies that might help when you face it.
Kill them! Kill the wolves! You useless meat sack! Who taught you to fight? Damn it! Will someone get me out of this corpse's bag? Well, what are you waiting for? Pick me up!
Not yet.
Yes, I'm stuck in this jar. No, you can't open it. But you can take me to the Shrine of Hermes in the cave southwest of here, so that craven card can fix this!
Not yet. I need to wait.
Ah, this is the cave. Hope you're a better fighter than the last guy.
Not yet.
Here,
I need to wait.
put me on the shrine. Go on. I suppose you're expecting a reward now. Fine. Now get out of here. Your job is done. All right, brother. You've had your fun. Let me out of this jar so I can rip your throat out! Please? Hermes! Hermes!
Not yet. I need to wait. The Griffin! No! The village!
You're not a moment early. Where's Aristino? The Griffin's cult is attacking. Oh, they want gold again. Zeus help us. We've nothing left for them to take. Almighty Zeus, help us! I don't understand. Why would anyone want to steal gold for a griffin? You're right about that. These cultists are no better than beasts. We used to tease Aristino for all that training she had you do. Training for what? I guess now we know.
The houses! There are people still trapped inside!
I need to wait.
Have mercy! Thank you!
Not yet.
This is the third time in as many months. We have to put a stop to it. The Griffin's leading them. We have to...
Well, look who's grown a spine. Which one of you is responsible for this pathetic attempt at resistance? You like playing the hero, do you? Then fight me. My master will enjoy using your corpse as a plaything.
Not another attack! I'll protect the villagers. You take care of the cultists.
I need to wait.
That Griffin is a curse on us all. We can't keep fending off these attacks. Not me. I'm too old to go chasing down Griffins. But you... Which god gave you those gifts? The cultists blocked the path up the mountain, but there's another way, through the ruins. Take it, and teach those cultists a lesson while you're at it. Don't forget to destroy the Griffin's nest, too. We can't risk another Griffin moving in.
Not yet. Not yet.
State your wish. You have already received the blessing of the gods. How dare you ask for another? Prove your worth.
I need to wait. Not yet. Energy.
You have been measured. And you have been found worthy. Come and receive your blessing. Arise, twice blessed of the gods.
I need to wait. Not enough energy.
No one's crazy enough to go through the ruins.
What?
energy.
Well, if it isn't the hero of Proti Village. Come to bask in my presence, have you? Be warned, my servants were weak, but I am as terrible as I am beautiful!
At last. Do you know who I am? No, I didn't think so. You're oblivious to your fate. She did a good job hiding you from me. Aristono, my priestess. But she couldn't hide you forever. I am Retribution herself. And you were marked for punishment long ago.
Goddess! Stop! I beg you! There's no justice in this punishment.
Justice? Ha! We're all just flies in the spider web of the fates. Blame them, not me.
Arayan! Now! Go! Run! I'll distract her. Get to the caves! The cliff! Hurry!
Run as far as you like. I will always pursue. The fates have cursed us both. I am showing you mercy. What will you do when she's no longer there to protect you?
She found you. When you used the mastery shrines, it must have alerted her to your presence. I bought her some time, but we need to move. Nemesis's servants will be close by. Was the goddess Nemesis. The truth is, she's wanted to destroy you since you were a baby. I was a faithful priestess when she demanded I bring you to her for punishment. Infant do to deserve eternal punishment? There, the boat. As long as you're on this island, Nemesis is a threat to everyone here. We need to leave. We need to sail for Pyrgos. There's an entrance near there to the realm of the Moirai, the goddesses of fate. Nemesis fears you because of a prophecy. I don't know what prophecy, but the Moirai will be able to tell us. Here, wear this. Cover your face. And take this charm. My horse charm. It belongs to an old friend. It will protect you. And remember, seek the Moirai Temple.
Judgment!
Go!
So brave Aristano perished. And the mortal fled. Storm-tossed, they sank beneath the waters, crying out for a protector.